Hey, how you doing? What's up, I'm James. As you can see by the title of this video, it's going to be about Apple, it's going to be about the iPhone 4S, it's going to be about their announcement they had earlier this week. Before I start, I was going to say down the bottom of this video you'll see some annotations. Click on those to like flick through the iOS stuff, to the iPod Touch stuff, to the, let me just see what else I've got down here, to the iCloud stuff, and of course the iPhone stuff. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Click through the annotations below to just jump through parts of the video. I do that for you guys, it's awesome. Now to the first major bit, I got my iOS 5. Now, obviously we've heard about the iOS 5 before. We know it's coming out, I think next week. I'm really bad at this. On the 12th of October, it is a free update to iPod Touch 4G, 4th gen and 3rd generation. It's a free update for iPhone 3GS and current iPhone 4 holders, and iPad 2 and 1 of course as well. But in iOS 5, we have the new notification center, which you can see on the screen now. It's kind of like the Android notification center, so I'm not going to go into that. We have iMessage. iMessage is like a text messaging service for free between iOS devices. It's really cool. I'm really looking forward to more people getting iOS 5 so I can start using it. Next thing is reminders. It's just like your to-dos in your iCloud calendar, but I use it all the time. I love it. Next up is also we have the new Twitter integration, which just means you can tweet from anywhere and only have to sign in once. That's awesome. We got Newsstand, where all like your copies of magazines, newspaper subscriptions, they go there. They're all good, and they also, which is very cool, as I spit over myself, is they do background downloading of new issues. Camera, you can access it by double tapping the home button from the lock screen. Your photos that are on the device are still protected. You still have to unlock your phone to get into those, but the photos you take whilst using the camera on the lock screen, you can flick through those, but yeah, it just keeps all of your camera and personal info safe. There's grid lines, pinch to zoom. You can use the volume up button to take photos now. And you can also edit photos on your device. It's very basic editing. It's like red eye reduction, straightening, that sort of basic stuff, yeah. Safari was a pretty big one for me. The reader option, like we've got in Safari for Mac, not sure about Windows Safari, but reader option like in Safari on the Macs, which is good. Reading list, which syncs with iCloud, which you can view iCloud just down here or wait for like another minute. And you've got tabs. Now, Mail is rich text formatting enabled, so it's like bold, underline, italic, indent. It's really nice, really cool. You can drag email addresses between to CC and BCC, and BCC to all the others. It's very nice. And you can now, instead of just being able to search for the person and the subject, you can search the entire body of the message. And that's not just the messages downloaded onto your iOS device, no. If you have it's like an Exchange email account, it will search the messages on your phone as well as on the server. And the big one, the last one, the big one in iOS is PC free. That means you've got wireless software backup when you're connected to Wi-Fi, wireless updates. You don't need the computer to activate your phone anymore. It's all done on the handset itself. So this iCloud, documents in the cloud. It's like the iDisk except not. For example, you have pages on your iPhone, your Mac, and your iPad. You start creating a document on your iPhone on the way into work or uni, on the train or something. Once you get into work, you save it on the iPhone, and you go to your desk and you start using your Mac, and you pull that file from the cloud and start working on it. Bang, right there. You finish that, you go out for lunch, and you save it on your desktop. You go out for lunch, you got your iPad with you. Pull that out, pull the document down from the cloud, keep typing away. Very cool, very good stuff. Photo streams, another one. You take a picture on one iOS device, it will be beamed to the rest of them through the iCloud. Apps and books are auto downloaded when you are connected to Wi-Fi. There's options in settings to turn this on and off. It's very nice. Backups, daily backups are made from your iOS device whilst connected to Wi-Fi. There is Find My iPhone, which we all know and we all love, except it is now for Macs. And there's also stalking made easy. Of course, it wouldn't be Apple without us stalking someone. Find My Friends is where that comes in. Now, I do say this, but it'd be really cool. Say you're at like some massive gathering and you want to know if your friends are there. they have Find My Friends turned on. Bang, on your phone. Oh, there's my friend, I'm going to meet him now. Except you can enable and disable this. Stalkerish, Find My Friends, awesome. And finally, the big thing, it's about storage. When I first heard about iCloud, way back when the last keynote was, I was like, oh, how much storage am I going to need for this? How much is that going to cost me? One, nothing. It's going to be unlimited free storage for music, TV shows, apps, and books. And you also have a free 5 gigabytes of storage for mail. When you sign up for iCloud, everyone will get a free .me at me.com account. So you get for mail, for documents, and for backups. And also you can purchase more space on the device. Now, this will become available to everyone on October 12th. Next week, same date as iOS 5 is launched. We have a new iPod Nano software. Don't know the version number, but what it is, instead of having the grids like we do now, it is just one app icon per page and you flick through, and it's really cool. Heaps better for navigating, heaps better for fat-fingered people like myself. There's also a new fitness app. It's like the Nike Plus, but without the dongle you got to put in your shoe. It's essentially the Nike Plus GPS app for your phone onto your iPod Nano. And there are also new clock faces. Take a look at some of these. We've got Mickey Mouse, we've got Minnie Mouse, and we've got a whole heap of classic clock faces with the analog, and there's some retro digital stuff in there too. Very nice. The iPod Touches. There is a new iPod Touch. There is now black and white. Yes, there is a white iPod Touch. How cool is that? And it will run iOS 5 along with the iCloud. They will be released October 12th. I don't have the price off my top of my head or in my notes.